Hello there everybody and welcome to another Let's Play here on GTA World. Haven't done one for about a week. I've been quite busy to be quite frank, so figure today is a good day to get a Let's Play in. So hope you've all had a good week so far and happy Monday it is right now. So whether this is like Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever when you watch it or whenever I get it uploaded, happy whatever day. That's what we're going to call it. So here we are for another Let's Play, 380 players online. We have the, what looks to be the newer Crown Vic in the division, one of the newest ones. It's got the wheel covers and the regular Argent light bars, so we took out the newer one. Show it off in the video finally, because the last few have used the old rotator one, so we'll take this one out today, and this is the one we're going to use. There are other ones as well that just have the center cats with the newer light bar as well, if you guys prefer those, but was that someone talking on TeamSpeak? They're very, very quiet, if they were, so I'm not really sure if they said something, but it was very difficult to hear that. Maybe it was something else, so who knows? But yeah, just rolling around as 2 Lincoln 54. That seems to be our number, and it works out all right. So there we go. But yeah, overall, guys, it's just been busy with work, and then winter is slowly setting in here in Nova Scotia and Canada. It was below freezing today for the first time. It's supposed to be again tonight. Then somehow it's supposed to be 21 degrees Celsius on Thursday. So it's all over the place right now. I got my car undercoated and the winter tires on the car. And for those watching, no, I no longer have the Ford Crown Vic. I sold that almost 4 months ago. Traded in for Ford Fusion plug-in hybrid energy. So, been a much improved car. It was a much needed change as time went on. Loved the Crown Vic, but it was time to retire it. There's the old car behind us, speaking of which.
Near traffic.
Yep, the old patrol unit. That's probably my favorite car in the whole faction. It's old school, it's retro. It just kind of stands out, it's neat. Some people don't like it, but hey, that's on them. I do. And that's what matters at the end of the day. I like it. So yeah. It hasn't been too hectic here on GTA World, I don't think. The other night there was some type of shooting outside Mission Row Station there, which is the main police station that we leave. And I just had to log in for a second because I was trying to fix up with Rage. And I'll explain that here in a sec. But there was like 10, 15 cop cars outside. They had the whole street shut down. But I don't know if you guys have had this issue, but when Rage opened, so it was working fine until about 2 weeks ago, I want to say, or a week ago at least. I mean, the game still works, no problem, but it's when it loads and it opens Rage to launch the game, that initial black screen now hangs for like 5 minutes, and I don't know why, because before it would just kind of burn through it no problem, and now it seems to be hanging there for like 5 minutes. So if anybody knows what's going on or has any ideas, feel free to drop it in the comments, because now, to be honest, it's pretty annoying. Every time I want to launch the game, I have to sit there on a black screen for 5 minutes, and then it'll finally actually start to load. And my computer hardware is not the problem. It's got a Ryzen 9 7945 and an RTX 4080 in this laptop, so that's not the issue. Like I said, it just started 2 weeks ago, so don't really know what's causing it. Very, very strange, that's for sure. So yeah, if anyone knows what's going on, feel free to shoot me a comment. Not sure how crazy it's going to be. We got 380 players online right now. It is a couple of hours before peak time kicks in, so this is kind of a fun time to play during the day, though. It's not too chaotic, not usually too boring, but who knows if we can find some good RP around. That's always good too. Don't always have to respond to calls and pursuits and all that, because it's always fun to find some halfway decent RP as well. So we'll see what we find here the middle of the afternoon. And also this weekend, guys, the time goes back an hour. Scary. It's already that time of year. The time, for those that live in a time zone area where the time switches, going back an hour this weekend on Sunday, and then we'll be stuck like that for I believe it's 5 or 6 months, and then it'll go ahead again by an hour. I wish they'd just leave the time where it is right now, because I personally like it when it's darker in the morning and lighter in the day. Because when they switch it back, you go to work when it's dark, and when you leave work, it's still dark, so you don't get a whole lot of sunshine when that's the case. So I much prefer the way it's set now, but of course I'm not one of those people that can make that decision, unfortunately. So we got what we got, that's for sure. Yeah, their freaking door open and everything. One thing with being a patrol, we do not have our automatic license plate readers, so that's something to keep in mind that we used to have when we were in patrol. Or sorry, when I was in traffic, we used to have the automatic license plate reader, so it would bring up someone's license was suspended or anything like that, or the car was reported stolen. Yeah, we don't have that technology anymore. Just us, the steering wheel, and the gas pedal. We don't need brakes. Alright, gonna pull over this white car for blowing by us. Whoopsies. Why is NVIDIA's shadow play not wanting to work right? There we go. Blew by us at 80 miles an hour and didn't stop for the intersection. Gotta zoom in here. Alright, let's see what they got here. Vehicle database. You guys can't see what I'm doing because this is in the Chrome tab. Come on. Just work. Nothing wants to work for me today. There we go. Loaded. The story of what you're seeing in game right now is a little bit boring. We're just looking up the person's information here. Elijah Coleman was arrested just a week ago for evading a peace officer. Alright, this dude, it's not a terrible record, but it's not the best either. Alright. Probably going to give this guy a ticket because seems to be a repeat offender. He's got 3 other speeding violations from what's it called, traffic radars. Alright. It's always good to try and get a little bit of information out of them if they'll give it. Oops, I locked it. I'm bad. Alright. Oh, not quite done in the background yet. Just one sec. Gonna be getting a ticket for speeding. Alright, gonna ticket this guy. Alright. Do. Alright, so this guy's ticketed. Alright, now we're going to go write up the report and get that done. It'll only take a few minutes at least, and then we'll be back on patrol. Alright, we're responding to 2 Lincoln 35 since they have a code 6 Adam. So generally they want people to stay in the area when that's the case, so we'll go see what's up there. Might need a little bit of help. I do think I like the brighter lights, guys. I think I'm going to keep them because I remember the last video is trying to decide if I want them or not. I do think I like them a lot better. And in the daytime, they're not overly bright, like they're just a happy medium. So I think I'm going to keep them. You guys let me know if you don't want them, though. But hey, that's up to y'all. Not going code 3. Just going to take your time. Make sure we clear our intersections. All right, let's see what's up. Yeah, there are some Torrances in patrol now. Never used to be. This isn't a great spot for an officer to be alone, so I know at the Code 6 down they want you to stay in the area, but this isn't really a safe spot for a cop to be in an alleyway, that's for sure. Oh Lord. This guy seems like he's gonna be nasty. Alright, let's see what he says. Probably won't even want to talk to me. Well, he will. I'm shocked because a lot of them will just tell you to screw off. And by a 6, I mean a 6-cylinder. Sorry, it's hard for me to type on here and in game. Or sorry, it's hard for me to talk on here and type at the same time in game. Oh my god, they just typed that in wrong. All right. Yeah, the torrences aren't really restricted like they used to be back in the day. Let's see what's up. This could get good. I don't really know what he did before I rolled up. But we're just here as backup. Hope y'all are enjoying the video so far. I know it's been a week since I put one out. This is probably going to be a little less chaotic one than the other couple, but hey, that's fine. So it sounds like he's got a record of bad driving, that's for sure. I do not accept. Good lord. That's going to be the next phone call I end up going to. But yeah, I'm using DaVinci Resolve now to render my videos, so might be a couple videos where maybe the quality isn't the best, or maybe it's too good, I don't know. I'm trying to find the happy medium on render times and whatnot. Dude's yelling over a freaking $5,000 ticket when he's buying a V10 car. Something doesn't add up here. Got the trees, man. Yeah, that's what I'd tell the other guy. It was 28 days. Is like, that doesn't sound right. I told him 72 hours, but it's changed since then, and then I forgot. I had a brain fart when I gave the other guy the ticket. Oops. Yeah, because he just called for a code 6 add instead of addition, or a code 6 add instead of additional, but without because normally you're supposed to request additional instead of a code 6 add now. I know it's changed since we used to do it back in the day. So it used to be if you call the code 6 add it meant you meant for backup on the scene, but now it means that you're supposed to stay in the general area. Now you're supposed to request for an additional unit if you want a specific backup. So code 6 add means you want people to wait around the area, if that makes sense. So it's changed a little bit over the course of the last year or so. Like I said, I still have a couple of things to growing pains here and there once in a while. That'd just be one of the things that I had to relearn when I got back. This parking lot ain't big enough for the both of us, bud. Alright, we're back on patrol now. One thing that's always very important to do is keep your PCAT updated. It gives your location and everything when you do it, and your current status. So it's very, very, very important to keep that updated. Sometimes people will roll up on a scene and forget to update their PCAT, and they'll give it like a location, but it's not always the best. Because sometimes you need to hit their little icon to be like, okay, that's exactly where they are. Like that one, for example, if he didn't update his PCAT, he just said he was on this street or whatever, may not have seen him because he was behind the alleyway, so very important to update your PCAT and whatnot, so that way other people know exactly where you're at whenever you call for backup. So that is a good lesson to learn right there. What's this guy doing? Just a U-turn, that's all. We haven't rolled down here too much yet, so let's go take a look. So it sounds like we had that shooting happen while we were gone on that traffic stop. I gotta be honest, and I know it sounds terrible, but a lot of the shootings and stuff that you're stuck dealing with in Davis are just brutal to deal with sometimes. Usually in a shooting, there's very little RP to be had. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but out of anything to do in PD, shootings or Leo roleplay, responding to shootings are my least favorite thing. I know a lot of people are like, wow, but I love them. But some people do. I don't. But yeah, there are people that do love responding to shootings, and I guess that's the way it works, is people that love responding to the other calls and pursuits and stuff like that. There is always a little bit for everybody, so that's what I always say. You don't have to go to every single call, but there is always a call for each type of person, if that makes sense. Like sometimes you have your disturbance calls or your other calls, and by other calls I mean like someone stole my money or this and that. Like you'll have the in-between calls, you have the pursuits. That guy looks like he is hauling ass, so we're gonna, what is he doing up there? Maybe I'm wrong, Oh, he slowed down. Crap. He was flying though at first. Then he's probably like, oh, we better slow down. I don't know. We'll see. I'll get behind him and tail him here. Seems to be a little sus. He's not yielding at the intersections. Alright. If this part ends up being silenced because of the radio, so YouTube might end up cutting the video, but not much I can do there, so I apologize. There, that'll keep me from getting copyright strikes. So if there is a silent part before that, guys, it's because YouTube muted it. So we'll see what happens. We're getting the traffic stops and stuff today. That's what it seems to be today. One of them days. Oops, I can't type. Alright, first getting him a warning. It wasn't bad, he wasn't driving bad, but he's got to yield to those. To be fair, a lot of people don't even know about that. Alright. Alright, another traffic stop done. This ended up being getting somewhat busier for us. That's fine. Makes it interesting. So, we are, since we're Lincoln 50 series, we technically own the Vinewood area. So like north to south central on, we technically own as 50 series Lincoln units. But we are free to patrol wherever we want, which is great because let's be honest, a lot of the time things get kind of dull in an area and whatnot, so it does make it fun. Just because you're attached to that area doesn't mean you always have to stay there. So you can kind of go patrol where you need to go or do what you want to do, and that's what keeps it fun at the end of the day. It is a video game. We all get on here to have a fun time, and that's what it is. So yeah, just kind of chilling about, having some fun. Like I said, since I got back, I've taken this. My approach to this has been quite a bit different than what it was when I played this the last times. This time, just kind of going with the flow, doing whatever, and moving on with my life. And being in patrol makes it a bit easier to do that because you do have less responsibility. You can literally just hop on and play. That's it. Like you can just hop on and play and respond to what you want to respond to most of the time, and just have a bit of fun that way. You don't have to go crazy. You can be as crazy or not so crazy as you want it, if that makes sense in a word, I guess. Ooh, what is that guy doing? Watch this be him. Is this gonna be him again? Alright. Man, everyone's just doing everything in front of me today. Come on. No insurance. Alright. This is... Yeah, dude doesn't have a ton of infractions, but probably going to be getting another one here. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. To be fair, if you don't play the game for a couple of weeks, a lot of the time you don't notice that your insurance expires, it usually gives you a warning, but it doesn't always. Like when I came back to playing with the game, what's he want? So when I came back after a year, it didn't inform me that my insurance was expired, and I knew it was. All right. Let's see what's happening. I should do a live stream again eventually. It's been a long, long time. But I enjoy giving you the videos like this more. Yeah, like I can't take another report while I'm already doing something else. It's, you can't do two things at once with that. Okay. Yeah, it's a little too much to do all at the same time. People kind of forget that though, especially when it's a game. You only got like your two hands to type with, and that's about all you can do. So you're much more limited. All right. Let's do this here. Citation. That guy took off already. All right. All right. All right. So we did this guy a solid. We'll see what he does with it, but kind of his last chance to smarten up. Ended up being a longer Let's Play for you guys, so that's good. All right, folks, I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Play, and I will see you all for the next one here on GTA World. Thank you all so much.